All right, everyone. Welcome to the Lavender Tone episode 2. I'm here with AJ,
Hello.
and I'm your host, Rory. So, yeah, this is episode 2 so far. Seems to be going pretty well. How was your day, AJ?
I stayed home today.
So did I.
Yeah, I
I,
my TMJ was like real bad today, so
mm,
yeah, I just
I,
like chilled out.
I took, I went to go vote, and then I was just like, I'm just gonna make a day of it.
Yeah.
And then I went to Target and somehow they had singles of Cosmic Eclipse. So
Hmm.
I got some of those because I hadn't seen those in forever. Um, and then, yeah, that was kind of my whole day. That's pretty much all I did today.
Yeah, I just got done filling out my ballot. I'm turning it in tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Doing our civic duties.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we can just jump right into the news then.
Yeah, let's go for it.
So we've had a theme in the news through all of these, through these other 2 episodes so far. And this week, 2 new Pikachus wearing Ash's hats have been released for Pokemon Sword and Shield. This one is for the hat from Black and White and the hat from X and Y. Um, so the codes are Pika Best Wish and Kalos Pika, but there's a bunch of ones and zeros, so you can catch those down below.
Yeah, I'll put them down below. That's fine.
I actually went and I downloaded all of the ones that have come out because I hadn't done any of them. I was just on my Switch yesterday and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get all of these Pikachus, and there they are with their adorable little hats. What's your favorite Pikachu hat, AJ?
I don't know. Honestly, because I don't know what hats there are.
Yeah, they're just he gets like a new hat every region.
Does he have like
Um,
the OG hat?
yeah, that was the first one that got released.
Yeah, that'd probably be my favorite one then.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
Um, okay, well, that's it. You can get Pikachu's with Ash's hat,
That's all the
and
news we got for you. No.
I'm sure next week I will have another hat for you. Okay, cool. So a bunch of Pokemon Go news this week. They
Okay.
introduced there's a catch mastery event. I guess it's an event. I don't play a ton of Pokemon Go anymore. But it runs from October 25th. Uh, it runs on October 25th from 8 to 10, whatever your time is. And it'll have Drifloon appearing more in the wild, and it'll have like special research, what have you. And then you can get earn Gengar energy for you to Mega Evolve Gengar. So
Wait, you can Mega
and
Evolve stuff in Pokemon Go?
yeah, yeah, they introduced it earlier this year, I think. Not super familiar with the mechanics of it. I think you can only Mega Evolve them for like a certain period of time, and then you have to like collect more energy before you can do it again. But still pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
So, fun fact here that was almost a question that maybe you were going to be asked later. I didn't know that Ash has never evolved. He has no Mega Evolved Pokemon in the anime.
Okay.
Never Mega Evolved once. So, he's got his Ash Greninja, as it's called. Some people think that it's a Mega Evolution, but it's not confirmed in any way that that's actually a Mega Evolution. So,
Okay.
just a fun fact for you, a Mega Evolution. And that leads into the more fun Pokemon Go news that will actually probably get me to play some of it. The Halloween events. The Halloween event starts October 24th and runs to November 4th. During the event, ghost type Pokemon are going to be appearing a whole bunch, and you'll get 2 times the amount of experience for trading and catching them. During the event, Darkrai will be in the 5-star raids. So I love Darkrai; is one of my favorite legendary Pokemon. So, yeah, you can get a Darkrai. And the best part, Gengar and Sableye will be wearing costumes. The Sableye that you catch in the game are going to have Litwick hats.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and Gengar's dressed up like Mega Banette, so it's pretty adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Mega Banette, but it's kind of got so in the Pokemon games when you use the move Curse, it's like a pin goes into you from the top. It's got like the Curse pin on top of it too. So during the event, there'll be special research where you can get they just introduced Galarian Yamask into the game. So I don't want to say I don't want to 100% confirm that that's the first Galarian Pokemon in Pokemon Go, but I believe it is. If I'm wrong and there was a special one, sorry, but I'm pretty sure it's the first Galarian Pokemon in the game. And there'll also be Spiritomb, who will be getting a shiny form in the game as well. So
Okay, cool.
yeah, you'll be able to get a shiny Spiritomb. I really like Galarian Yamask. It's super cool.
I can't say
I just like look.
I know what
Yeah,
that
it looks
Pokemon
like
looks like.
you don't know what it looks like.
No.
Do you know what Yamask looks like?
No.
So he's like the little ghost that's holding a mask, like that floats under it.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
So it got a Galarian form where it's like carrying this like cursed piece of
I think
a
I
stone
have
wall.
that as a Korean card. Hold on. Ugh. I'm like rolled over my head.
Well, wait, AJ.
This is important.
It's important, everybody. I want to be the very best, like no one ever was.
Ugh.
I'm sticking on theme while AJ finds his card. Yes, he is.
I'm gonna hold it up here, but you tell me, is that the card?
Yeah, that's Yamask.
Okay, cool.
That's not Galarian Yamask, but that is Yamask.
Okay. I know who you're talking about
It
now.
evolves into Coffergigas, you know, the big sarcophagus Pokemon.
Sure.
I can't believe it. That's like one of my favorite Pokemon. It's a huge coffin with arms coming.
I haven't seen it. I'm so ashamed.
Why are you
right
this
now.
way, AJ?
I don't know. Wait. I'm not. This isn't planned.
Let me see it. That's it. That's really cool.
Oh shoot, my phone just fell.
I've never seen that card before. I really like that card.
Well, when I send your stuff over, I will give you the card.
Ooh.
I don't know why.
Well, I love looking at the back of your computer.
I don't know what's going on with my camera. Turn around. Okay, cool. There. My camera is being dumb, so you're just gonna have to do that. There, you can see the top of my head.
So my view is like AJ's keyboard comes up to like here on him, and he's just like peeking up over the keyboard.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, that's Coffergigas, one of my favorite Pokemon. So get used to it, AJ.
I've never even known that card existed, and
he was in the top 10 when we did the little thing where we ranked our favorite Pokemon to get to our favorites.
Mm-hmm.
He was in my top 10.
Oh, was he?
Or she. I shouldn't say he. Or she. Where were we? Okay, now this one is in the past. It just happened yesterday. Was Charmander Community Day for Pokemon Go. So I hope everybody got their shiny Charmanders and Charizards. And yeah, that's Pokemon Go. That's all the Pokemon Go news. And I really think the Halloween event is going to get me to play a little bit more of that game.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to do some more walking.
Some more walking?
Yeah.
I just need it to not be so hot. It's like I want to go. I moved into this neighborhood and I can go on like nice walks around, but it's still 97 degrees every day.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, the high today was, I think, 91, but it felt like 97. So I think next week it's supposed to finally get fall. Central Texas, everybody. All right, and now it's time for everybody's favorite segment. Only Rory cares about this Pokemon Masters Minute. And I've got a few items today, so it might be Pokemon Masters couple minutes. So the Halloween event for that game started. It's called the Fight or Fright Story event. They don't say trick or treat. They go fight or fright, and they battle. And with it came Fall Hilbert and Mightyena, and Fall Acerola with Mimikyu. I've been putting Acerola and Mimikyu's Halloween costume all over the Instagram because I think it's adorable. And I definitely spent all of my gems to get it. I didn't get it. And then today, just on a random summon, I got it. So I want to get Fall Hilbert too, only because it's actually a better unit than Acerola is. I just like Mimikyu and Acerola more than I like Hilbert or Mightyena. So I hope I get Fall Hilbert, but like no matter what, I'm good. Like I got what I wanted.
Okay.
They're rerunning the Cobalion Legendary Arena, which just like before has no rewards for anybody that's completed it already, but they have apparently heard a lot of feedback on that. So they said stuff should be changing in the future with rewards. They've heard how frustrated everybody is with it. That game is far from perfect and has a lot of not great stuff with it. That's one of them. They also just today, a new Spotlight Scout for Fantina and Morty came out. Fantina's finally getting a sync grid, and Morty is getting a 6-star EX. I would have been summoning on this banner because I wanted Morty, but when I was spending all those gems trying to get Acerola, I got Morty. So I'm not going to be summoning on this banner. And so a lot of people, there's this thing in the game called Battle Villa where you go through like 30 what's called halls, and you battle, but you have to you can only use 9 sync pairs a day, and then you have to wait for the next day. And it was fun when it first came out, but it got really monotonous and kind of became a chore for everybody. And I guess they got a ton of that exact feedback. So they're changing Battle Villa to only be once a month now. But everybody was freaking out because they're kind of bad at the reward stuff. So they were like, well, if we're doing it once a month, are you cutting back on our rewards? Apparently the answer is no. They said, hey, we're only going to do Battle Villa once a month, but you're still going to get the same amount of rewards. We're just going to disperse them in, daily stuff, weekly stuff, that sort of, they'll be doled out the same amount of rewards. It's just not all going to come from Battle Villa like it was before.
It's like you're playing WoW or something.
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't play WoW. I'll have to ask Frankie if WoW was not a great game that he loved. Because that's pretty much how I feel about.
It's just very meticulous in trying to get things that you want.
Yeah, that's honestly, if I were to give my personal review of Pokemon Masters, I would say that I very much enjoy Pokemon Masters because I like collecting all the sync pairs. I could not in good faith recommend Pokemon Masters to anybody else. And you asked me about it, and I told you that exact thing. I said, hey, I enjoy it. You can give it a shot, but it's not a perfect game.
Right.
But I like it a lot. It's fun.
That's all that matters.
I just like the collection. Which actually leads perfectly into our next part, which is Pokemon Cafe Mix is also having its Halloween event. That one starts October 21st through the 4th. Are those the exact same days? Yeah, it starts 3 days before the Pokemon Go one. But they're adding Mimikyu to the game, so I have to play it because I have to get Mimikyu.
Yep.
I was telling AJ right before this, I actually yesterday booted up Cafe Mix for the first time in months, and I ended up playing it for 5 hours. I just kind of zoned out watching TV, and it's just it's mindless. You're just but it's kind of like Pokemon Masters in that I just like collecting the Pokemon and stuff. The game itself is fine. I just like collecting the Pokemon, and the art in that game really is adorable. So yeah, it was fun. I honestly, after this, I'm probably gonna play some more Pokemon Cafe Mix.
So I played it for 10 minutes on my phone.
I never played it
And
on my phone, to be completely honest
I
with you,
just
so I don't
feel,
know how it is.
I just feel like I'd enjoy it more on a bigger screen because the art in it is actually really adorable.
You should download it on your Switch.
I will.
It's free.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it has like cross saves between the two where like you can play on your phone and pick up on the Switch
Hmm.
like when you're done. I need to look into that because if it does do that, maybe I will download it on my phone. You know, if I don't want to have my like if I'm bored somewhere, I can
Yeah.
just play it. But yeah, it's fun and it's adorable. So excuse me. Um, cool. And that leads us to the last bit, not of news, just a reminder that the DLC for Pokemon Sword and Shield comes out on the 22nd. So it's only, by the time you're listening to this, 2 days away. So it should be out on Thursday. It's going to have a whole new area. You're going to have access to catch every legendary Pokemon in existence, the new Galarian forms of the birds, all that fun stuff, new Reggies. So just 2 days away. I'm sure I will have a lot to say about this next week when we film, because I'm gonna download it immediately and I'm gonna play a bunch of it. So if I'm not playing that or trying to get Mimikyu, and AJ and I aren't playing Dead by Daylight, I'll be playing the Crown Tundra. So I should have a bunch to say next week. And I almost skipped over something that's actually super cool. So they announced the Pokemon Starter Set VMAX. I believe it's only in Japan for right now. There are 2 half decks. But the big thing is they contain the first Gigantamax, Venusaur, and Blastoise cards, and they look
Amazing.
amazing. I
Oh
need
my
that
god,
Blastoise.
yes. Blastoise has like a whole bunch of like cannons on his back.
Yep,
It's so good.
I in the Isle of Armor DLC for Sword and Shield, they unlock those Gigantamax forms, and yeah, I got Blastoise immediately because Gigantamax Blastoise is so cool,
Oh my god.
and Gigantamax
Yeah.
Venusaur is cool too. So
Yeah.
I will say, and I think I'm going to be making a post about this soon. Blastoise has super shot up my rankings of like when I was a kid, I was definitely a Charizard kid. And as I've gotten older, I still love Charizard, but Blastoise is coming for the crown.
Yeah, when I was a kid, my 2 favorite Pokemon were um Alakazam and Blastoise.
And it's
So,
funny that you say Alakazam because we've been talking recently, and Alakazam we did this. I'm sure a lot of you have done it. It's this website where you go and you just eliminate Pokemon and it narrows it down to your favorites. And Alakazam was like my third or fourth favorite Pokemon, and I didn't even like realize it until then. And I was like, I really do like Alakazam.
yeah, such a
So
good card. And
when I was a
Pokemon.
kid, my favorite Pokemon was always changing, but I really liked Charizard. I really liked Charmander, and I really liked Arcanine. I thought Arcanine was really cool. And Dragonite. Dragonite's still cool.
Dragonite is still cool.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the boatload of news I had today. I had a lot of news. A lot of it was Halloween events for things. So the news was a little long, but yeah. Do you have any more input, AJ?
Uh, were you gonna talk about how much evolutions cost now?
Yes, we can. I
Okay.
didn't do I I full honesty here. I didn't know that AJ was going to pose this question, so I did not do a lot of research. I didn't do any research on this other than what I've seen.
Yeah.
And yes, Evolutions is ridiculously expensive.
Yeah, I think as of today, it's $500 for a booster bag.
The booster box.
Or yeah, booster box.
Okay, I
Yeah.
was like a booster pack. Oh
Yeah,
my
no.
gosh.
For a booster
Um,
box.
yeah, I saw another thing of Logic. This time he was opening up Evolutions, so I'm sure that's not helping the price. But I haven't seen as much of the Logan Paul stuff this week, at least on my timelines and stuff. Seems like people stop at least just calling out to him constantly.
Yeah.
So maybe it's dying down a little bit. At least it hasn't been as in my face this week.
Yeah. I can't say the same. Yeah. There is some stuff I've seen from Logan Paul still kind of indifferent about. I'll just leave it at that. And there's this new guy. He's like a foreign streamer, but he's like one of the biggest streamers. He was like known as like one of the fastest growing ones.
Mm-hmm.
And it popped up on my like recommended videos, and like that's what he was opening was Evolutions. So yeah, and like I can't blame anybody for getting back into Pokemon and that being what they opened, because that's what really got me back into it.
I was gonna say, when you came to visit and really got me back into it, what, like 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, that was kind of how you introduced me back into it. Was we went to Pokemaniacs in the mall, and you told me that Evolutions was basically the old packs of Pokemon. And fun fact, I've never pulled any of the remake hollows from the old set. I've never pulled any of those out of Evolutions.
I haven't either.
Nope. I've gotten 2 Ninetales breaks. I've gotten a Slowbro EX, or were they GX by that point?
It was EX.
Yeah, I got that. I got the Pidgeot that we both got. I've never pulled anything good out of Evolutions. I love opening Evolutions because it's fun and nostalgic, but I've never pulled anything good out of it.
The first pack of Evolutions I opened, I pulled a Mega Charizard.
Must be nice. I do have a Mega Charizard, but it's not the more expensive one.
Yeah,
because you know that they have the 2 versions of all of them. It's not the good one.
Mine was the expensive one, and I was dumb and new to the fucking hobby of collecting, and I sold it to get more packs. And I'm like so ashamed of myself for doing that. No,
how much did they buy?
I think I got like $30 for it.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I was just like, but yeah, other than that, I think Evolutions is expensive now because of all the new people coming into it. That's really about it.
It makes sense. I'm hoping maybe with all of this, they'll do a reprint eventually.
Yeah.
So we can cross our fingers for that. But yeah, I enjoy opening Evolutions. It is like when I see those packs of cards, like the boxes at like Target and stuff, I will say seeing an Evolutions pack can, make me lean more towards opening it.
Yeah.
So, but I did want to say before we segue into the next section, thank you everybody for getting our Instagram to 200 followers.
Yeah.
We're kind of fluctuating around that point, so maybe we'll have 199 when you look at it, but thanks. As of now, we have 200. So appreciate all of you. It's been super fun. We've been doing this since June, I think?
Something like that, yeah.
May or June, somewhere around there.
It was just fun. It was a thing to get us more into collecting and to show off our collection. And like when we started it, it was really just for like our friends that were into Pokemon. So it was like 4 people really. And yeah, I mean it stemmed from that to 200 is a lot from like nothing basically. So yeah.
For us, I mean, because we're not, we don't go like we don't follow a ton of people. We just kind of, whoever wants to follow us, like, it's cool, come follow us. But we're not into the like follow for follow, all that sort of stuff. We just kind of want to have a fun place to put our Pokemon cards. But we've met a lot of cool people, like Pokemon Energy and CC Creatures. They're super cool. So it's been fun. Yeah. I will say that. And I think it also has helped us kind of keep sane during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And all the quarantining and not being able to hang out and stuff. So it's been fun. Thanks for giving us those follows and hanging out with us. So now it's time to transition into our last round of trivia for now, because AJ lost the first round, he won the second round, so now we have a tiebreaker.
Oh, here we
And
go.
I'm gonna try to come up with another game for next week. It's hard thinking of games for us to do like this, but I'm gonna see what I can come up with. Hopefully, this is the last round of trivia for a while, unless I get completely stumped. So, all right, AJ, for your first question, we're going to a Pokemon that is near and dear to both of our hearts. And we're going to start off easy.
Oh, God.
No other Pokemon has the same type combination as Mimikyu. What type combination is that? Is it A, Ghost and Normal, B, Ghost and Dark, C, Ghost and Fairy, or D, Ghost and Electric? That was Ghost and Normal, Ghost and Dark, Ghost and Fairy, Ghost and Electric.
Oh my God, I'm gonna get this wrong. I'm gonna say C, Ghost and Fairy.
C is your final answer,
Yeah.
Ghost and Fairy. AJ, I have great news. It's Ghost and Fairy.
Okay, good.
You did it. So, congratulations. You got one.
Uh-oh.
So you're well on your way to breaking this tie.
You froze up there for a second, but you're good now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So in the mainline Pokemon games, which Pokemon has Lance never used? Lance being the Kanto Elite Four member, and then later the Johto champion. Is it, and this is through all of his appearances.
Okay.
Is it A, Alolan Exeggutor? Is it B, Noivern? C, Charizard? Or D, Altaria? So that was A, Alolan Exeggutor, B, Noivern, C, Charizard, or D, Altaria?
I don't know. I'm just gonna say Noivern just because of the way Max Mofo says it. That's the only reason I'm picking it.
How does he say it?
He's like, Noivern!
The final cut. Are you fucking serious? Not even.
Whenever he opens it. But of course, it's in like an Australian accent. It's just ignorant.
All right, so your final answer is B, Noivern.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. AJ, the answer is B, Noivern.
Oh, yes.
You better thank Max Mofo for that. All right. Well, if you get one more right, you'll have won trivia forever.
Oh God.
Maybe not forever until I decide to do it again. But you'll have won 2 out of 3, which is, after the first one, better than any of us thought you were ever going to do. Let's be fair. So, all right. I listed these ones in order so that there couldn't be any indication of what it could be or anything, because they're going to be numbers, and I'm not trying to mind trick you or anything, so I literally just put them in order. Which generation has only 2 fire-type evolutionary lines in its regional Pokedex? So before you beat the Elite Four, there's only 2 different fire-type Pokemon that you can get throughout the entire game. Is it A, Generation 1, which is red and blue? Is it, or yellow, I guess. Is it B, Generation 3, which is Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald? Is it C, Generation 4, which is Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum? Or is it D, Gen 7, which is Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Moon? So that was A, Gen 1, B, Gen 3, C, Gen 4, or D, Gen 7.
There's only 2 different kinds of fire type Pokemon you can get.
Yep. So from the time you could start until the time you can finish. Actually, let's just cut off the secondary games. Let's not Yellow, not Platinum, not Emerald, and not. So just the originals. So that was Red and Blue, Ruby, Sapphire, Diamond, Pearl, Sun, Moon.
I'm just gonna go with Sun and Moon.
The answer is wrong. It's Diamond and Pearl.
Okay.
So the funny thing is, in Diamond and Pearl, they have an Elite Four member, Flint, and he's a Fire type Elite Four member who has one. I think he only has one Fire type Pokemon, which is Infernape. The only other, so there's two that are available. There's the Infernape line, which is the starter Chimchar, Monferno, Infernape, and then Ponyta and Rapidash. So
Okay.
only two evolutionary families of fire types that you can get until you beat the game. And I realized I probably should have just done 5 questions, so there was no chance of a tiebreaker. But, oh well. On to the last question. Maybe you could take all the pressure off of it by getting it right. And then you don't have a tie. 2 out of 4. For this question, we're going back to the Pokemon anime. I try every week to get I try to do one anime question, maybe 1 or 2 game questions, and I try to do a card question, but the card questions are kind of hard, honestly. So I try to take a little bit from the different realms. So for this one, we're going back to the anime. Which of Ash's Pokemon has the best win rate in the anime? So it's the best win-loss ratio out of all of his Pokemon. Is it A, his Goodra, B, his Charizard, C, his Pikachu, or D, his Lapras? So it was A,
no.
Goodra, B, Charizard, C, Pikachu, or D, Lapras?
Oh god, Charizard?
Is Charizard your final answer?
Yes.
AJ? So, I don't have a tiebreaker, so I guess we're doing trivia next week.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to do 5 next week so we don't run into this again. But, so his Goodra has the highest win rate of all of his Pokemon. His Goodra has never lost a battle.
And has only had 2 battles.
No, it has more than that. It does
Okay.
have less than Charizard and Pikachu, though. I'll give you that. But his Lapras...
What, dude?
It has a 0%.
How are they gonna do that to Lapras, man?
His Lapras never won a battle. So I think I had, so Pikachu was around 60%, and then I think Charizard was a little higher than that, but I don't remember. But I meant to put the percentages next to them, but I don't think they included the percentages from Pokemon Journeys, which is on right now. So Pikachu's win rate might have fluctuated from 60%, but it's had so many battles over the years that I don't know the few amount of battles that it's had in Journeys is going to change it too much.
Yeah.
So, but Pikachu has beaten a legendary Pokemon. It beat Regice in the Battle Frontier. So, I've got one last surprise for everybody. I've got a code card for anybody that wants it, and I can't show it because it'll be backwards. So I'm going to read it to you.
You can put it up.
It's going to be backwards.
No, it won't.
How
Hold
is
it
it
up.
not?
Hold it up.
How is that not backwards?
It's correct on my screen. It's not on yours,
okay.
Though.
Okay. Well, never mind. I'm not going to read it then. Get your code card.
Yeah.
It's for Cosmic Eclipse. So hopefully you get a cool tag team. I got a sweet coughing today. So that's all I had for you. Do you have any closing thoughts here, AJ, as we wrap up our 2nd episode of the Lavender Tone?
If you see any evolutions in the store, pick it up.
Definitely. Good investment right now.
Yeah.
Don't
necessarily use it as an investment, but more or less it'll be easier to get now than it will be probably later. But I think the price is what it is right now because of the hype. But yeah.
Yeah. But you could buy it right now and flip it. But
yeah.
That's only if you want to invest it. Honestly, if I found evolutions right now, I'd crack it open.
Yeah.
Just because I don't really care about, I've literally never sold a Pokemon card. Not that, I just don't have an easy place to do it. And I'd probably, I want to sell my bulk. I've got a ton of bulk that I want to sell. I just don't really have an easy place to sell it right now. So
Send it to Cool Stuff.
I just ordered some cards from them.
Yeah,
So
send it to
I should
Cool
have some.
Stuff. And I know Derium's, if they get your packet, like the same day they get your package, they count the cards and they send you your money.
Nice. Yeah, I need to do it. I just kind of separated all my cards recently and have a ton of bulk. So I want to put that all together and get 30 cents for it. Yeah, I think that's it for me. I don't have anything else.
That's all I got.
Cool. So next week, expect a lot of news from the Crown Tundra. Expect, hopefully I have Halloween Hilbert by then.
We'll be live streaming the Marnie box too.
Yes,
So.
we both have the Marnie boxes coming out on Friday. I pre-ordered mine like 2 months ago, so I'm excited to finally get it and be able to delete that pre-order email out of my inbox.
Yeah.
Because I'm somebody that likes to clear out their inbox. So, yeah, we'll be live streaming those Saturday. We kind of have a set time now that we just live stream. It kind of feels like every Saturday at 8:30 Central Time, 9:30 Eastern. So, we'll be opening some Champions Pass. I'm sure AJ will pull a second shiny Charizard, and I'll get a Whale Lord. But
Jesus. Let's not sulk in this moment. Just end it.
So the sulking's over. So hopefully I'll get something good. I would love to get something good. Maybe I used all my luck getting Acerola in Pokemon Masters, and that's why I can't get anything. So. Well, all right, everybody. Thanks for stopping by, and we will see you next Tuesday. Tuesday. I almost mixed up our day. Bye!
Bye.